name's Josephine, and I'm going to be telling you guys about my hobby, which is cycling. So, the bicycle is the noblest invention of mankind. This was said by William Saroyan, who was a Nobel Prize winner. And I totally agree with this statement. I've always loved cycling. It's been a passion since I was young. Me and my family used to go out and bike almost every weekend, and it was a passion that was instilled at a young age, but the passion is still just as strong, if not stronger now. And it's not only fun, but it's also really easy on your joints, it's eco-friendly, and it's just a wonderful way to experience and travel around the world. So, according to the Harvard Health Letter, when you sit on a bike, you actually put your weight on a pair of bones in the pelvis called the ischial tuberosities. And unlike walking, when you put most of your weight on your legs and your feet. And so, this is good for joint pain, stiffness, or simply avoiding these things at an older age. It also builds muscle, so the combination of these just contributes to an overall healthier body type. And I've gotten many stress fractures and breaks from other sports like running, boxing, ice hockey, but I've actually never gotten any injuries from cycling, which just goes to show that it's very safe. And it can just help you prevent stroke, heart attack, some cancers, depression, and that's all according to the Victoria, Australia state government Better Health website. So it's very good for you, and it's very easy on your body. But it's not only good for your body, it's also good for the environment. It's a very eco-friendly way to travel. So growing up in Vermont, it's a very eco-friendly state, and so we would have carpooling, we would have bike to school day, we had really eco-friendly practices within our school systems, and even at my own house, we actually never had a gas stove or anything like that. We didn't like to contribute to air pollution, and so biking is just a really good way to counteract air pollution. And actually, according to the World Economic Forum, air pollution is the deadliest form of pollution. It kills millions of people each year. So more awareness needs to be brought to this, and just simple events like biking to school can really make a difference. And not only does biking counteract air pollution, it also helps counteract land pollution because it reduces the need to build, service, and dispose of cars. That's pretty cool. So cycling helps to keep the earth beautiful and healthy, so while you're biking, you can enjoy what you're taking in. So it also helps to appreciate the world that we live in, and so my dad actually biked around the world, and this not only inspired me, but he always told me that he was able to better appreciate the world after he had done this, and he told me it was very humbling, and I was always inspired by that. This is also similar to there was an article in the Huffington Post about this man who had biked around the world, and he told Huffington Post that it had changed his life, and that he had learned to appreciate the little things, which I think is really important to do. So, and unlike traveling by car, when you can stop wherever you feel like it, whenever you feel like it, oh my god, okay. Unlike traveling by car, you can stop whenever you feel like it, wherever you feel like it, and soak in your surroundings. So this is what I did when I was biking in New Zealand a couple months ago. We went on these trails and paths that are basically inaccessible to cars, and we would just stop and we would look around, take in the nature, and sometimes it was even raining and we didn't care because it was just so beautiful, and it was just a really great experience. And by taking the time to appreciate the world around you, you can gain a better perspective and develop a healthier mindset in all aspects of life. So by now, I've pretty much mentioned my main reasons why I think cycling is a great activity, but these are certainly just the tip of the iceberg. I think it's impossible not to fall in love with biking if you have the right mindset. So it's good for the body, it's good for the environment, and it's good for the soul. And to tie it all up, in the words of JFK, nothing compares to the simple pleasure of a bike ride. Thank you. Thank you for listening, everyone. 3 people.